Hello YouTube, it's Ryan here with HobbiesofaMan once again, and today we're going to be doing another Kaiju and Braid chapter review. I do apologize if my voice sounds off. I've been sick this week. I'm basically over my sickness, but I do still have some leftover, what's it called? Symptoms, mostly in the case of my voice sounding a little bit off, and having a little bit of difficulty breathing through my nose, but it is what it is. So yeah, let's get into it. So I do have news for this chapter review. Finally, it's been a while. First of all, I don't remember exactly when or why or in what event, but there was Nendoroids announced for Kaiju and Braid, which is pretty interesting because it's massively popular, even though it doesn't even have an anime adaptation yet. So I'm curious to see how much it blows up once it does have an anime. But it was popular enough to get some Nendoroids, and I think they weren't colored yet. They were all just baseline, modeling clay gray or whatever color you want to call it. I don't think Nendoroids are made with modeling clay. They're probably digitally created. But they had these gray models. I saw them, on Twitter, and they were from an official Nendoroid site or something like that. So that's pretty interesting. Also, I think Volume 6, US edition, comes out here relatively soon. I'm not exactly sure when, but I am pretty sure it comes out sometime in March or April, which is just right around the corner, right? So, yeah, let's get into the review here. So, Chapter 80 was pretty cool, actually. Kikoru decides she's going to surpass her mom right here, right now. Very kind of Black Clover-esque. Which is awesome. I like that a lot. I really enjoy that aspect of Black Clover, and seeing it in other series, of course, is really cool as well. And she gets smacked around, and eventually she does actually manage to cut number 15, and we get to see that Kikoru is growing. Her power is slowly scaling up to 93%, which means that she's even better than expected. The guys at headquarters are like, you know what? I said that she was going to be one of our greatest assets. I was wrong. She already is. She's going to be the best asset ever, right? Which is a little bit ridiculous because Kafka's right there, man. And honestly, it's been a while since we've seen him, and I do hope we get around to seeing Kafka again. Yeah, she gets better than expected. She uses squad attack number 5, Swallowtail, cuts number 15 in 3 pieces. She reaches 94%. And because she was cut in 3 pieces, her core has been exposed. However, it gets kind of bad here because number 15 is smiling for some reason, and it's not really sure why, but she manages to attack even though she's been split in a few parts because she's using a mental attack. Of course, this is the brain ballerina Kaiju. At least that's what she looks like. So it makes sense that a brain-based Kaiju would have mental capabilities as per type attacks. And she uses some sort of psychogenic attack is what it says, right? And it basically makes Kikoru hallucinate maybe, or makes her remember something. But basically it's about destroying Kikoru's will to live and will to fight. And she does it with a bunch of questions. She's like, are you really sure that you're doing this for the right reason? Do you really want this? Do you really need this? Do you really care about this? Or is it all about just getting the praise that you think you never got from your parents? Because honestly, I'm pretty sure her parents did praise her, but when Kikoru's mom died, Isao, of course, became a little bit harsher so that she wouldn't die too. But I'm pretty sure they did praise her as a child. And basically, the situation is that Kikoru is being forced to admit that she is only doing this for praise, which honestly is a little bit shallow, but also it doesn't really matter. The point is that she's saving Japan, right? And that it doesn't really matter anymore, that really she has no reason to do this anymore because both of her parents are dead. She's never going to get that praise at all. So why does she keep going? And the whole thing is basically just mind-fucking Kikoru so that she doesn't want to keep fighting, right? And it's really, really sad. It's really, really impactful and harsh. But that's kind of where we leave off. I don't really remember if there was a situation after that. and I didn't write it down, so I think that is when the chapter ends. And honestly, it was a really good chapter. I actually really enjoyed it. There was a bit of a twist there in the middle of the story, and that really emotional gut punch there really was great. Kikoru is one of my favorite characters in this in this series, but I am kind of interested in seeing Kafka back, and I think I said this a few times, basically in the last 5 or 6 reviews, and it's like, I really enjoy this, but I feel like there's not enough of a balance of characters here. And it's been a long time since we saw Kafka. Of course, it's going to make it so that when he comes back, it's going to be really cool and really awesome. But I would have liked to check in with him at some point. So hopefully Kikoru's Fight, even though it's really cool, wraps up soon so that we can get back to Kafka for a little bit. And then we can see all of the other characters show off and be really cool as well. So yeah, that's really all I have to say. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know your thought. And thank you guys very much for watching. See you guys later.